I'm going to be talking to you about the Reliance Gold project, and Endurance Gold does have several other projects we're working on, but I'm going to focus, for the sake of time, on our Reliance project. This is our forward-looking statement, and we do have an initial mineral resource estimate, so there are some cautionary statements regarding that as well. So the Reliance Gold project is highlights is it's within an easily accessible productive gold camp. We've completed 32 kilometers of drilling in 127 diamond drill holes and have delivered a significant gold discovery with the initial mineral resource estimate, including an inferred resource of 19.6 million tons at 2.3 gram per ton for 1.45 million ounces. That is all done with that drilling, including our target generation test work, and credits at $9 per ounce of inferred mineral resource, so very good discovery metrics. Our initial test work shows an 84.7% recovery of gold to a marketable concentrate, and it's important to emphasize that this resource is gold only. We do have antimony, but that's going to be the subject of optimization and preliminary recovery optimization, both for gold and antimony, and a preliminary economic assessment to be initiated this year. 2026 drilling is expected on the MRE, or the Mineral Resource Estimate, and multiple new targets, with a new 2025 targeting was successful with 3 large geochem and golden rock targets. The project's located 4 hours drive north of Vancouver. In the summer, you can drive over the Hurley Road and end up in the Braylorn Pioneer Mine, which we heard a little bit about today from Talisker. We're 4 kilometers, our discovery is 4 kilometers from the town of Goldbridge on the south bank of the upper Bridge River Valley, which is accessed on the north side of that valley with Highway 40 from Lillooet, which is a longer drive in the winter. We've been consolidating this camp. It's in an industrial area, essentially. There's 2 large hydroelectric hydroelectric facilities that together generate significant power for the lower mainland of BC, as was stated earlier today. What we've been doing is consolidating this camp. It's 100% owned. It's about 5,500 hectares, and we focused on consolidating what we consider the upper level orogenic type gold targets related to antimony and shallow brittle type deformations. So we've consolidated a good land position in the camp, and as you can see, it's well located with past producers, and initial gold was discovered nearby in 1860, was one of the first announcements of gold in the upper Bridge River Valley. So as far as the drill program that's delivered our resource, as I mentioned, 127 diamond drill holes and 32 kilometers of drilling. This provides just a summary of some of the better holes. You can see we had very good drill intersections, but the key in the statistics of the drilling is that 86 of the 127 diamond drill holes, or almost 70%, have delivered better than 10 gram meter type hits, and that's at least 3 meters of mineralization, with the best 12 holes on here exceeding 100 gram meters, or the equivalent of greater than 10 meters of 10 grams. So we have some very good wide intersections in this deposit. What we're dealing with is an orogenic gold system, but it's a high-level orogenic system, so the gold's hosted in these mineralized cataclastite breccias, which themselves may have been earlier veins that have been recrushed and remineralized in multiple phases of mineralization with late carbonate and then even late phases of quartz introduced. So it's a very beautiful looking rock, but that explains the good widths of these systems and why they were overlooked in the past. They are not simple quartz veins. So this is our mineral resource estimate, which in total is 1.45 million ounces, and I bring your attention to the cautionary statements. It is an inferred mineral resource, but 1.12 million of that ounces at a grade of 2.23 at a 0.3 cutoff is in an open pit configuration, or constrained by open pit So we have not done preliminary economics or economic studies on this, but it's based on our initial resource. The independent expert, Ginto Consulting, has completed all this work as a pure independent that meets all the standards of National Instrument 43101. So this kind of shows a 3D model, a view of the mineral resource estimate and a constrained pit shell, showing that this deposit sits on a dip slope on the side of a hill, and is relatively continuous, shown here, with the deeper extension of the system based on the deep drilling, showing that this system continues and is open at depth, and this is a plan map showing what that deposit looks like projected to surface. So the top 15 meters projected to surface, as you can see, much of this deposit is right there at surface, and it's almost hard to see how you can mine this without extracting it on surface. It's in a classic orogenic setting of sediment mafic volcanic contact with a very strong alteration at the contact. So this is kind of one cross section at the south end, at the Eagle Zone, what we used to refer to as the Eagle Zone, all now as part of the Reliance Mineral MRE. As you can see, this shows some of the pit constraints, demonstrating why there's a pretty good why this would be a real potential for a starter pit in what we're doing at Reliance. And then as you move further north, this shows you how, at a slightly different scale, the depth of that system and how it can extend at depth with intersections down there that are still wide open for expansion and building of this system as an orogenic system. We see it's got potential to expand at depth. It has antimony with it, so we see analogies to the Fosterville in terms of these kind of gold systems being open to growth at depth. The nature of our plan going forward is to do additional drilling in pit. As you can see, some of those white gaps are areas that have potential to be infilled and add ounces in pit and upgrade the quality of the resource from inferred. And then, of course, the system's open in all areas at depth. In particular, our deep drilling shows absolutely that the system's open down in that imperial area. A lot more work needs to be done to grow this system above the 1.4 and 5 million ounces that we've got to date in inferred. So how are we going to do that outside of this mineral resource? So this is just a geochem demonstrating the new targets that we're developing this year and why there's still a lot of potential in this camp to grow what we have. The mineral resource is shown by the area of the mineral resource is demonstrated with a little circular bubble at the north end around the top, on top of the soil geochem anomaly that we had, that we followed up and did all the diamond drilling. So all the drilling's been done within that bubble to the north. The bubble to the south is a new anomaly we've generated this year, which we call our Eagle Offset target, which is 1.3 kilometers long and about 500 meters wide. And we've got up to 5 grams per ton gold in soil samples and very limited outcrop. But one of those outcrops, we've got grab samples of up to 8.16 grams per ton gold. And of course, the system remains open to growth. And then this just shows you the zone on our mineral claims to the eastern side of our mineral claims, where we have similar large geochem anomalies developing out there, where this shows some of the grab samples that have been collected out there. The initial mineral resource is down in the Imperial Eagle area, shown in that little index map. With these targets are the targets that we plan to generate and bring to drill stage for this year. Just a 3D map just showing you how these soil anomalies drape on topography, and we do have topography on our area, but there are areas on our property where there's good potential for surface infrastructure in terms of flatter areas despite this topography, and all of those within 1 to sort of 3 kilometers of where our current Royal Shear anomaly and mineral resource area is shown on there, and lots of areas that still need to be sampled and evaluated. So what are kind of our catalysts moving forward is to complete diamond drilling on the current MRE, infill in pit and on the current MRE, and drilling to expand the MRE at depth and on trend. We want to grow the mineral resource by year end with that data and update the MRE to a higher quality and hopefully larger with the 2026 drill results, and initiate the preliminary economic assessment. Metallurgical optimization will be done too, not only to get better recoveries of a grade concentrate, gold to a concentrate, but also look at the antimony recovery to see if we can actually generate a strategic mineral component to this project. And of course, new discovery growth will be to acquire the permit on the eastern component and drill test extensions and drill test some of those targets on the eastern extensions and the new structures, as well as, of course, the Eagle offset. So conclusions, we've got an outstanding discovery in a historically productive multi-million ounce gold camp, a new and inferred MRE of 19.6 million tons with 1.4 million ounces at 2.3 grams. In comparison, it's in the top quartile of grade for North American open pit gold deposits. Low discovery metrics of $9 per ounce of inferred. Test work shows good recovery. Preliminary economic assessment to commence in 2026. Untested potential to grow and build this camp and turn it into a significant epizonal orogenic gold camp. We just stay tuned with lots of news to come for this coming year. Thank you. Oh, I should, in case anybody's interested, there's our corporate snapshot. So 60% owned by insiders. There we are. Thank you.